Hello guys, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me guys? Hello guys, can you hear me? Can you please confirm?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey, hi. Hey, hi, good morning. Yeah, if you're not talking, please keep on mute. So myself is Srinivas. I think I have overall 10 years of experience, more than 10 years of experience. I'm currently working. Okay, I do like manual and automation, okay, and API testing. So this is from my side. So what is testing, guys? Can anyone, before we start testing, so what is testing? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of testing? In case in interview they will ask you what is testing means, what is your opinion? What is your answer? Can anyone? What is your answer for what is meaning of testing means? What is your answer, guys? What is testing means? In case anyone asks you suddenly, okay, what is meaning of testing means what? What is your idea? What is your opinion? Can anyone share? Testing means what? Okay, good. So generally to meet the customer requirements, Gopi Krishna. Yes, good, correct. See, one thing I want to tell you guys, if you want decided to come to the software side, you should communicate. Communication is very important. If you are not communicating means you will not get any single job. Even delivery job is also will not get. So please communicate. You need to speak, you need to talk. Whatever the subject you learn, either you are going with the developer side or you are to go for a technical support or you want to go for any side in software side, the communication is one of the major role. Forget about testing, forget about the Java and all the things you can learn after getting into the organization also you can learn, don't worry. They will provide a complete KT, what is called KT, knowledge transfer. So once you get into the organization, right, they will provide you what complete KT. Okay, but communication is very important. Interaction is very important, especially in testing. If you find any defect, right, if you find any defect means if you find any defect, what you need to do, you need to communicate to the developer. I don't want to talk. If you want to sit silent means it won't work, right? So mainly the communication is very important. Okay, so before we are going to the testing, what is meaning of testing? Most of the people are say that testing means finding the defects. No, it's a wrong answer. Defects can find anyone. Defects can find anyone, not only testing team, even client is also find the defects, even end user is also find the defects, right? Even anyone can find the defects. Okay, what is meaning of testing means what? Testing means what? To check whether your application is working as per the given requirements or not. We need to check. Understanding, right? Don't say testing means, most of the people are say that the testing means simply they say that the testing is nothing but to finding the defects. No, I'm not agree with that. Not only finding the defects, we need to provide what? Quality. We need to provide what? Quality of the software. Okay, so simply we can say that the testing is nothing but to check whether your application, whether your product or whether your software is working according to the client requirements or not. We need to check. Is it clear, guys? So that's one of the most important interview question. Okay, And before we start the testing, like what is manual testing and what is automation testing? Most of the people will get confused here. So what is manual testing and what is automation testing? Can anyone? What is your idea about manual testing means what? And what is automation testing means what? Can anyone? Manual testing means what? What is meaning of manual testing, guys? The manual testing is nothing but we are not using any tools, right? We are not using any tools, right? Just we are opening the browser and we are entering the URL and we are clicking the enter button. So each and everything we are only doing, right? We are not using any tools or we are not using any software, right? So such kind of things we can call it as what manual testing. Understanding, right? If you want to do the automation testing, what is meaning of automation? What is meaning of automation? You need to write the scripts. The scripts are very important. You need to write the script and you need to use some tools. Then that kind of testing we can call it as what? Automation testing. First of all, you need to understand the what is the differences between the manual testing and automation testing. So what is manual testing? Simply I want to open the Chrome browser. See, I'm opening the Chrome browser. Here I'm not using any tool. Here I'm not using any software. I'm not writing any script. Okay, I'm just clicking myself. Just I'm going to the browser. I'm just opening the browser. I'm only entering on Amazon.com. Okay, I'm only clicking enter button. So this process, what we are doing, this process, we can call it as what? A manual testing. Okay. What about automation testing? What is meaning of automation testing? Automation means what? You need to write some script. You need to write what? Some script. Okay. Once you write the script, right? When you write the script, right? This when you run the automation script, automatically the browser will open. Automatically it will enter the Amazon.com and it will open this page. That kind of testing we can call it as what? Automation testing. Simply you can say that by using of tools and script, that kind of testing we can call it as what? Automation testing. Whereas manual testing not required any scripting language. You need not write any script here. Okay, you need not write any script. Okay, simply you can open any browser or any browser and just enter your application and click the enter button. It will work automatically. Okay, is it clear, guys? The difference between manual testing and automation testing. Is it clear? Anybody have any questions so far? And coming to what is software, okay, generally people are talking about we build the software, we design the software. So what is meaning of software, how it works? Everyone knows, right? What is meaning of software? Software is nothing but it is a collection of program, right? How you can build the software? Either you can use some programming language, right? Based on that you can build the software. What generally software will do? Any software, okay, you can go with AI, artificial intelligence, you can go with cloud technology. What generally what software will do? It will take the input from the user, means you are giving some inputs to the application, okay, and it will do what? It will do what? Some process. Okay, suppose you are giving, suppose you are entering your login with your application, right? So suppose in HDFC bank, suppose you have the banking account will be there, you are login, right? You are giving what? Username and password. Then what the software will do? The backend, it will authenticate whether you are valid user or not. It will do some process, and finally what it will give you? Home page, right? Login page should be given, right? Finally it will give the output what? If you are giving valid username, valid password, then you will log in successfully. So as a software, what we are giving? We are giving the input and it will do the some process and finally it will give the output, right? What we need to test here? As a tester, we need to check that output, whether we are getting the correct output as per the given requirements or not. We need to check. That is only our job. No need to write any code, no need to write any script. Okay, don't think too much also. It's very easy job, but Without understanding the requirements, you can't do anything. Don't think that it's easy. Okay, first of all, you need to understand the requirements. People are thinking manual is not required, we can directly go to the automation. Means no, it won't work out, because first of all you need to understand how this application is working. What is the domain means what is the domain knowledge for this? Means all the applications are not same, right? So e-commerce application means what? Online shopping like Amazon, Flipkart, there are a lot of things will be there, right? And financial application means there are banking applications will be there, insurance applications will be there. Sorry guys, it's an important call. Okay. Uh, so first of all, you need to understand the domain. Okay, if you're not understand the domain, if you're not understand the requirement, you cannot do the testing. I told you, right? Testing is not only finding the defects. We need to give the quality product. So that's the reason, if you go with any organization without testing, they won't release any product in the market in future and in before also. If you see that without testing, the product will not be launched in the market in future. A lot of technology, people are talking about robotics. Even robotics also will come in the future. We need to test that one. We need to test that software is working properly or not, that instructions is taking correctly or not. AI, artificial intelligence, that is also we need to be test. Understanding, right? That the reason testing has a lot of importance will be there. Okay, but people are say that if you learn testing, there is no job, there are no openings. No, there are plenty of openings will be there, but we need to have what? Some more skills is required. Not only manual testing, you need have what? Some more skills is required. Python you need to require, Java is need required, APIs is required, automation is required, cloud technology is required, DevOps is required. Then only you can understand the how we need to test that application. Only manual means it's little bit difficult, but in testing we can get equal salary for the developer. How much salary is getting from the developer? The same salary, more than, not same, more than you will get the salary. When? If you have a more skills is required. Okay, only I know manual means it won't work out. You know Linux, you know you are in good in Linux commands, that's more helpful for your career. You know SQL, that is more helpful in your career. Understanding, right? So only manual we cannot get 13 lakhs 14 lakhs package. Okay, you need have some extra skills, then you will get more salary. Okay, don't worry, you will get it. Don't worry, they will, once you get into the organization, right, they will teach you, they will provide you all the things. Don't worry. Okay, but so what is software? Software is nothing but it is, software is a collection of programs where it will take input from the user and it will do the process, and finally it will give the output. That output we need to check. And what about drawbacks? People are talking about drawbacks of manual process. Yes, there are few drawbacks will be there. Time taken. Yes, time taken means what? We need to spend a lot of time, and more employees is required, and costly, because we hire the more employees, right? So that the reason we required more employees, and it is too costly. And benefits of software means means software is nothing but automation, like we WebDriver, like Selenium, that all are what? Softwares only, right? If you build the software, what will happen? It will reduce the time, and it will reduce the human resources, and it will save the cost. But one thing you need to remember, when we will do the automation, can anyone tell me? When we will do the automation, we will do automation at initial stage, or once the manual is stable, then we will start? What is your answer, guys? When we will start the automation part? Can anyone? When we will do the automation? So please remember. Yeah, go ahead, you want to say something? So
Uh,
automation, go ahead.
yes, when the manual part is done, then we do for the automation.
Yes, correct. So once you need have the stable build. What is meaning of stable build? See, general simple example in reality, check the reality. I want to check this application manual. Okay, so just I need to go with the browser. Just I open the browser, Chrome browser, and now I'm opening. This is all or what manual process. Now I'm clicking enter button, but this page is not opening. Okay, this page is not opening. Let us assume like that. This page is not opening. So manually it is failed. But what is the use of doing automation here? That is a meaningless, right? So manually it was failed, but what is the use of doing automation here, right? So please remember one thing: we will not start automation at initial stage. When we will start automation, so when you want repeatedly test this one, suppose I want to test every time this one, okay, in that case I will use automation. So first of all, you need to check whether it is working manually correctly or not. In that case we will use manually, but I want to repeatedly test the same thing. Okay, I want to test regression. I will tell you with the coming session, we will see what is regression. So whenever you want to test more times, right, in that case we use the automation. Okay, so people are thinking that we will start automation at initial stage. No, we will not start initial stage as the automation. Will first of all, we need to check whether it is working for the manually and the stable build, and we are getting 60% is working correctly. Every time I'm getting the correct result, then we will go for the automation. Repeatedly I want to test the same thing, right? In that case we use automation there. Is it clear, right? So don't think that people are thinking we will start automation when immediately the project will come. No, we will not start immediately the automation part. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Any? Yeah, okay, good. So try to understand, don't read, don't by heart. Okay, try to understand the concepts. Okay, what is testing? Okay, everyone will ask what is testing. The tested developed application, any developed application, our job is what? Whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. Don't worry, they will provide the requirements. Okay, they will provide the requirements. Okay, based on the requirements you need to check whether your application is working correctly or not. See how it's very easy, but what is the toughest thing here? Understanding the requirements. First of all, you need to spend some time on where? On requirements. First of all, you need to understand the requirements. Without understanding the requirements, you cannot test any kind of application. I'm asking test the credit card. I'm asking the test the debit card. You are thinking, it's very easy, credit card and debit card, but the credit card and debit card has a different functionality. The both functionality is not same. Understanding, right? First of all, what is the functionality of credit card? What is the functionality of the debit card? First of all, you need to go with the requirements. Debit card means what? When the amount will be there, there are a lot of like saving account, current account will be there. When you have the amount, you can use. What about the credit card? They will credit the amount with certain days. They will give you a time period. Okay, within the time period you can use that amount. If you are not pay that one, they will charge the interest. But debit card is not like that. Okay, they will not charge any interest. So there are a lot of different functionality will be there. So you cannot think that both are the same and we can test simply, means it won't work. You need to understand the requirements are very, very important. Most of the people are failed to understanding the requirements because they will not go with the requirements. They start testing their normally, but you will not get the good results. First of all, you need to understand the requirements. Once you understand the requirements, then you need to start your testing. What is the objective of testing? Why we need to do the testing? Okay, not for bugs. We are testing for what? For a quality purpose. So this is one of the most important. So that the reason organization, they are spending a lot of money on the testing teams. Quality is very, very important. We are build the software, means it's not like a single rupee, right? It's a millions of rupees. So it's not like a normal one. Okay, so quality is required. Okay, to ensuring means what? Make sure the quality is there or not, make sure the correctness will be there or not, make sure the robustness, means a critical functionality will be there, working correctly or not, reliability. user friendly or not, you need to check. Reliability means any end user can access your application or not, we need to check. So these all are we need to consider. Okay, what is the object of testing? Whether the quality is there, correctness will be there, robustness will be there, and reliability means whether you user friendly or not, the application is user friendly or not, we need to check. And finally, we can say that ensuring the product is what bug free before the shipment and release. Before we release any product in the market, we need to check whether this application or bug free or not, we need to check. Now tell me guys, can we do 100% of testing? Is it possible? Yes or no? Can we do 100% of testing?
No.
Okay, can we do 100% of testing? Yes or no? Hmm. No, no one cannot do 100% of testing. Yeah, you said yeah, yes, but yes, I like your confidence, but in the reality we cannot do 100% of testing. It's not at all possible, because we test application, but environment issues will come, memory issues will come, there are a lot of some other related issues will come, but we cannot done 100% of testing, is not at all possible. Okay, once the product is ready, testing is done, okay, we will release that into the market. Okay, but few are issues we find to the end user, and again we will that issues will come back to the organization, again they will rectify that, and again they will release into the next release. Okay, so they will go like that, release 1, release 2, release 3, release 4, release 5, like that they will go into the market. Okay, they won't immediately launch, and they cannot say there is no bug in this application. We cannot say like that, because we don't know what kind of issues will come once it is launched into the market. Okay, we already tested it. Don't worry about that. We are saying that client, we are saying to the client, don't worry, we already tested, everything is good, you can launch the product in the market, and the product will be launched in the market. I'm not saying that there are getting too many issues. There will get 1 or 2 issues will come, definitely it will come. That issues again we will resolve, again we will patch or update. What the meaning of patch or update? Once the release is went out, right, again the customer finds some issues, right, then they will contact with the support center, and they verify that, and again it back to developer. Once the developer is rectified, again we will do one more round of testing, and again we will release the product. Okay, but generally we cannot do 100% of testing. It is not at all possible. Not only in testing, understanding, right? So no one will cannot even Google have a lot of issues. Okay, even Microsoft having a lot of issues. Okay, even there are a lot of issues will come. Okay, we don't know all the issues. Okay, once you work in that particular organization, then you will understand. Okay, but generally we cannot do 100% of testing. It is not at all possible. Understanding, right? Are you getting right? So no one will cannot do 100% of testing. Okay, but we are assured to the client, hey, don't worry, we have a highest professional will be there, testing team will be there, development team will be there, we already test, we already find the bugs, we already rectify that, and we got a good results, then you can launch the product in the market. Then client is also launch the product in the market. But we cannot do 100% of testing. Interview, definitely they will ask you this question, can we do 100% of testing? It's not possible. Okay, why testing is done? So I told you, right, why we are doing the testing? Not for the bugs, Testing is done to assure, make sure what quality we are doing. For what quality. Quality is very, very, very important. Wherever you go, you can check what quality. Even you go for a food also, you need to check the quality. Even you are going for buying anything also, you need to check the quality. Quality is very, very important, right? So why we are doing the testing means, only simple answer you can say that quality is very, very important. Testing is done to assure. Assure means what? Make sure whether you are getting a quality product or not. How you define the quality? Can anyone tell me, guys? How can you say this is the quality product? Can anyone? How can you say you are buying something? How can you say that it is a quality product? Can anyone? Hmm. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Before release the product or before deliver to our client, we need to check the quality, like it is bug free or not.
Yes, correct. Correct. Good. So yeah, that's correct. So interaction, guys, please answer the things. Okay, how you define the quality? So here it's very clearly said satisfy the client requirements. Yes, correct. Yeah, satisfy the client requirement. Quality is defined the justification of what? All the requirements. Okay, how can you say it is a quality product? Suppose there are some requirements will be there. Okay, requirement 1, requirement 2, requirement 3. Okay, requirement 4. So if you fulfill all the requirements, requirement 1 is done. Okay, you done the requirement. Okay, requirement 2 is also you done. Requirement 3 is also you done. Requirement 4 is also you done. Definitely, no doubt, 100% what you will get a quality product. No doubt at all. Suppose you miss the requirement 2. Okay, you miss the requirement 2 because you not understand. Requirement 3 also you miss. You cannot expect here the quality product. Understanding, right? That's the reason what he's saying, that quality is defined the justification of what? All the requirements. If you fulfill all the requirements, you covered all the requirements, 100% you will get the quality product. No doubt at all. For your job also, you need to fulfill all your requirements. Can you tell me what is your requirements? First, you need to prepare the subject like manual and automation. Next, if you both prepare these two things, you will not get the job, because you need have to communication is very, very important. You need to speak on, you need to talk. Here the requirement 2 is what? You are in good in communication. Okay, requirement 3 is what? You need to attend the interviews. I am good in manual, I am good in automation, I'm in good in communication, but I'm not attending the interviews. How you will get the job? Requirement 3 is what? You need to attend the interviews. You need to attend the interviews. Understanding, right? Not only interviews. Okay, now again you need to, this is what you are now, you have the requirements. Okay, first if you fulfill all the requirements, 100% you will get a job. No need to ask anybody whether I'm getting a job or not. If you fulfill all these requirements, okay, if you fulfill all the requirements, definitely you will get the job. No doubt at all. No need to ask anybody whether I will get a job or not, whether there are openings or not. No need to depend on anyone. Okay, you need to work as independent. In the real time also, you need to work as an independent. You learn manual, you learn automation, you learn SQL. So you are in good in this area. This requirement I'm done, I fulfill means what? You need to do some practice, and you need have good knowledge on these areas, then you will fulfill this requirement. Okay, not only course completion. I'm done. Some people will be there, I'm completed manual, I'm completed automation, I'm completed Python, I completed Java, but still they are not getting the job. Why? Because they're not do any practice. You need to take very serious on this. Okay, not only attending the classes. Every day I'm attending, but you are not able to answer any question, means then what is the use of attending the class? Without hard work, you will not get any single rupee. I'm not talking about software side. Okay, any job you need should have hard work. Hard work is very, very important. Only 1 year you put a hard work, and the rest of the years you can sit and you can eat, not a problem, because you know how to do the testing and all. But first 1 or 2 years you need to be struggled. That's is very, very important. You need to struggle 1 or 2 years, and the rest of the years whatever you want, that all will comes in your plate. You want car, which car you want, that car you can buy. Which house you want, you can buy that house. But first 2 years you need to struggle. Struggle means what? You need not worry about the things. Just what are the things you have, you need to prepare well and attend the interviews. Mainly you need to attend the interviews. If you are not attending the interviews, you will not get any single job also. First of all, you need to attend the interviews. Number of interviews you need to attend. 10 interviews, 20 interviews, 30 interviews, 40 interviews you need to attend. Okay. Okay, we will discuss. Don't worry how to attend the interviews. Simple, guys. How can you say why the testing is done? Means you can simply say that the testing is done to make sure the quality is very important. How to define the quality? The quality is defined the justification of what? All the requirements you have the requirements. You need to fulfill all the requirements, then definitely 100% you will get the quality product. Okay, so if you miss the requirements, okay, if you miss the requirements, you will not get the quality. Okay, need for software testing. Suppose you are going with the software testing side, what qualities is required? You need to check delivering the quality software and product or not. You need to check satisfy the user requirements. Someone is say, right, satisfy the user requirements. Yes, making the software is more reliable, user friendly or not, we need to check. Okay, reducing the maintenance cost, this is also one of the most important one. Once the product will launch in the market, you are getting too many issues, means no one will use the second time, no one will use that product, right? Initially the mobile, everyone used the Nokia, but nowadays no one will buy the Nokia because there are a lot of issues, a lot of problems, but no one will buy that product. Understanding, right? Because the Nokia will not compromise on the quality. Initially they will come up with a good quality product. You know, in my college days we use a Nokia phone. Okay, it's very quality product. Still I have that phone. But nowadays if you want to buy any Nokia mobile in the market, means no one will buy that one. Even Lenovo is also introduced the mobiles, but Lenovo mobiles are failure. No one will buy that product. Lenovo is what morely in the laptops and tabs, but Lenovo is introduced the mobile also, but mobiles are failed. Because once the product is launched in the market, right, too many issues will come, means no one will buy. The problem is what? You already know that one, it is having a problem, then why you buy that product? You cannot buy that product, right? Even I'm giving a free of cost also, there are too many issues. I'm giving a free SIM, free data, free mobile, I'm giving all the free, but data is not working properly. When you do calling is not going properly, then who will use that one? Understanding, right? So you need to reduce the maintenance cost. Once the product will be launched in the market, if you are getting too many issues, means no one will use that one, even though you are giving free of cost also. Understanding, right? So quality is very, very important. Make sure that you are getting a quality product or not, you need. And mainly avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. The customers are gods. That every business, the customer is the gods, not the owner. The customers is what? Gods. Like avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. If the customer likes your product, within 1 day you can become a millionaire. If customer dislikes your product, 1 day only you will get down. Understanding, right? So here the major role is what? Customer satisfaction, customer feedbacks. That's the reason they will always take the feedback from the customers. Understanding, right? So avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. If customer is like, means the product will increase like anything. Okay. Advantages of testing. Interview question: what is the advantage of testing? Without testing also I can launch the product, right? Yes, you can launch the product without testing, but we cannot say whether it is quality or not. Okay, but what is the advantage of testing? If you do the testing, right, you can say that yes, it is the quality product. Yes, 100% it is a quality product because we already tested. And you can say that it's a client satisfaction. If client is happy, we'll get more business. And finally, we can say that it's a bug-free product. Without testing, we cannot say it's a bug-free product. Understanding, right? So testing is important. Testing is needed. Okay. Without testing, they won't launch any product in the market. Now, if I want to go for a testing side, what qualities is required is one of the most important one. No compromise on the quality. Means what? You saw the mistake, spelling mistake, but you are not reporting because you are thinking it's very silly issue. If I reported means everyone will laugh, or I don't want to report. If you think like that, you will not get quality product. Understanding, right? No compromise on the quality. Don't work for salary. Forget about the salary. If you work for the quality, the product will be gets increased, and automatically your revenue will generate, automatically your salaries also will be increased. But people are thinking about only salary point of view. Don't think about salary point. If you do your work 100%, automatically salary is increased. You are a more dependent person, you are more talented person. Then the organization will ask you, hey, how much you want? Not, you are not asking to the organization, I want 13 lakhs, 14 lakhs. That organization is offering you, hey, how much salary you want? Because you are such a talented person. You need to create that situation in the market. Understanding, right? You need to put a demand on you. Hey, come to my organization, I will give you 20 lakhs package, I will give you 30 lakhs package. Now you know the fresher is earning, you know how much they're earning fresher. Only BTech fourth year, internship only they're earning almost 8 lakhs. Understanding, right? The companies are ready to give that because they are talented. Understanding, right? So don't worry, don't compare with others. I'm not telling that to compare others. You also have some talent, but it will come slowly, right? It won't come immediately. So you need to first, what you learn, not only testing, I'm not telling about testing, whatever you learn, put all your interest there and put all the things there and do heartfully, like 100% you need to give that. My friend is joining, I'm also joining, well, let's see what will happen. Don't put like that. Okay, put all your efforts. Try 1 to 3 months seriously. If still you are not getting, then you can switch. Understanding, right? Because you already wasted 3 months here, again you are wasting some other 3 months in other courses, means again it is the problem, right? So 3 months very strictly, very concentrately you need to learn and attend the interview. Still you are trying, but still you are not getting, then choose another thing, not only the same thing. Okay, but no compromise on the quality. This is one of the most important, guys. So what are the issues you observe in the application? You need to report. Okay, so developer say something, don't think all the things. Okay, if you observe any issue, what you need to do? You need to report. Don't think whether they fixed it or not. That's not your part. Don't think developer thinks. Developer will do developer part, testing team do the testing team part. Okay, so what are the issue you find, immediately you need to report. What is negative thinking? So generally the testing is what we can do, the positive testing and negative testing. Can anyone tell me what is positive testing and what is negative testing? Anybody? What is meaning of positive testing and what is meaning of negative testing? So positive testing means what? You need to give the valid username, valid password. This we can call it as what? Positive testing. What is negative testing? I'm giving invalid test. I'm giving invalid data. In this case, it should not work. If it is working, means it is a bug. See, it is not working. It is say that incorrect username, incorrect user ID and password. So you need to, while you are doing the testing, right, you need to do both things, positive testing and negative testing. What is meaning of positive testing? The positive testing is nothing but what? Giving valid data, phone number. Okay, so phone number is what? Generally, what is the positive testing? You need to give what? 10-digit number, right? 10-digit number you need to give. What is negative testing? So try give alphabetic and combination. Okay, special characters, you give like this combination. So it should not work. So while you are doing the testing, you need to check both conditions like positive testing and negative testing. Positive testing means what? Give proper data, valid data you need to give. In this case, this is working or not, you need to check. In this case also, you need to check whether it is accepting or not. Suppose the phone number is accepting, then it is a bug, right? So while you are doing the testing, you need to do both like positive testing as well as negative testing. So what is meaning of negative thinking? Negative testing means what? You need to give the invalid data. Invalid data you need to provide. In that case, it should not work. Okay, in case it is working means that is the bug. So testing qualities, no compromise, positive testing, negative testing, analytical skills. I'm telling you one thing, you need not follow the same. You need to think, right, what is right, what is wrong, you know, right? You are not kids. So whenever developer is say anything, you need to follow the developer, but also you need to analyze how it works, what is its functionality, whether you are getting correct output or not. You need to check. Analytical skills is also is very important. Okay, not only I'm saying the same thing, you are following the same thing means it's not be good, right? You know what is right and what is wrong. So you need to think before you start anything. You need to analyze how it's work. Root cause, everyone is say I'm getting issue, but no one will find out root cause. Root cause is also is very important. You need to find the root cause of the issue. And the patience, you, one of the most important is what you need have, what patience is required. Okay, you will not get immediately output. So in testing, you need required lot of patience will be there. And finally, I want to say one thing, guys. Forget about all the things. First thing is what? Communication. Please talk. Please communicate. Please interact. If you don't know speaking in English, what is your mother tongue? You can speak in Hindi, or you can speak in Telugu. You can speak in any language. But in case anyone asks you any question, please do not sit silent. Whether you have the answer or if you don't know the answer also, you just attend that answer. Okay, because if you keep silent in the interview, right, they will reject you. So the communication is very important, and returning skills is also is very important. Bug reporting, you are reporting the bug. So if you are not right in the proper communication, again it will go to the miscommunication, right? So the communication and returning skills are very important. First, this is very important point: communication and returning skills. If you want to go for a good software testing side, like what is required, technical skills is required. Not only manual, you learn Linux, you learn Python. What are you have the extra skills, right? Some technical skills is required. Analytical skills is required. Thinking is also is very important. Attitude, body language is very important, because sometimes the developer is not accepting your defect. In that case, what you will do? Can anyone answer? You are reporting the issue, but developer is not accepting. In that case, what you will do? You are reporting the issue, but developer is not accepting. In that case, what you will do? Do you understand my question? You are reporting the issue, but developer is not accepting. In that case, what you will do, guys?
In that case, we attach the screenshot of error, and we can set up the meeting and can share the screen and show them.
Yes, correct. Good, excellent. So that is only answer. Yes, we are showing the screenshot. We are not going argument there. My one is right, yours wrong. I'm not doing like that. Okay, we are providing the proof or like a screenshot, and we are set up the meeting. Yes, good, excellent. The same thing we will do in the real time. We will conduct the meeting to the lead, and we will show that this is what I got in the issue in my environment. So if you show the screenshot and all the things, right, like a proof or a log errors and all the things, right, definitely the developer will accept it. Like you cannot say my one is right, your notes are wrong. So attitude is also very important. Body language is also is very important. First of all, you need to listen what the people are saying, then you need to answer. Some people are there, they will not listen, they will start continuously talking. So first of all, you need to listen what your lead is saying, what your developer is saying, that then you need to continue. And passion, first of all, you need to love this job, not for salary. I told you, right? First you need to love what you are doing, the job you need to love, then automatically salary will come. Okay, forget about the initially the salary part. If you are in good in testing, automatically the salary is increased. I told you, right? There is no age limit. If you are a fresher also, you can get 20 lakhs also, 30 lakhs also, 40 lakhs also. Don't think that in 30 years only you will get that salary package. No, nowadays is completely changed. Only purely depends on your talent. If you have a good talent, you can earn like anything. You can earn like anything. Understanding, right? So mainly you need to love whatever the job you will do, testing or a development or anything. First you need to like that job. Once you like that job, automatically the things will be good. Okay. And returning skills and communication skills is very very important. And also always you need to check the productivity. So how much work you done, you need to check in that work whether you are giving a quality work or not. You need to check. Don't say I spend 10 hours, I spend 11 hours, I spend 13 hours, but what is the results? So spending the time is not productivity. Okay, the quality is very very important. You spend 13 hours, but what is the quality of the work? What is the productivity? What is the results? So productivity means what? Within the time you need to give the quality product. Okay. If you get it all the things, you can become a good software tester. Understanding, right? So communications are very very important. I told you, right? Advantages of testing, need for the software testing, why the testing is done. So these all are interview questions only. So what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing, and what is the testing, why we need to do the testing, need for a software testing, advantages of testing, testing qualities, no compromise, negative testing, positive testing. Today's session only will get 2 to 3 questions definitely. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see what are the types of testing. One of the most important interview question, white box testing and black box testing. This will say the tomorrow session. So coming to schedule, every day we have the 8:30 to 9:30 the class, and it's a 1 hour session. And weekends we don't have the session. And once manual is done, right, like we have what once the basic part is done, then we need to go with agile methodology and Jira and one main project. We will see one main project, that is what stock inventory management will do this project. Okay, how the things will work, like how we can create the stock suppliers. This we will do practically. Okay, Jira is also will do the practically. Okay, once it is done, we will start like the test cases and test scenarios. Okay, the total classes are 25 classes. Okay, it's not like fixed one. Okay, it will be increased or max 5 to 6 days extra classes also will be there. Max is 25 classes. And once it is done, we will do the project and test cases, and test execution will be there. Okay, anybody have any questions, any concerns, anyone? Every day I will ask the question, guys. You need to answer what we learned the previous session, and they will provide you complete material, and also they will provide you the material. Okay, anybody have any questions, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
we
Hmm.
start the automation classes, sir.
Yeah, automation. Yeah, so automation will take care by Ravikant. Okay, so you can check with the front office, and they will post you when they started immediately. You can start parallelly also. Suppose you are a student, no need to wait for the next month and all the things. Check with the front office. Is there Ravikant batch is there? Then you can register and you can go with that. Okay, this is what only your manual. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay, good.
Now,
Yeah, yeah, go
testing
ahead.
will
Sorry.
come and one live
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can you come again?
and agile methodology and one live project.
Yes, yes. One agile methodology is one of the most important one, and Jira is one of the important one, like a bug tracking tool. See, you find the defect where you will report, and all the things we'll see in the Jira, and we'll see one live application. We'll see then application how you find the defects, how to report the defects. that we will all the see in that project. Okay.
See, I have a career gap, so and
Yeah.
I was in another play. I was passed out in 2012 as engineering.
No problem. See, yeah, you can tell the same thing in interview. Otherwise, if you have a good consultancy, like you have a good consultancy, means you can check with the consultancy. So they will provide the experience letters, means you can go with that. Okay. If you don't
2000,
want to, uh, yeah, go ahead. 2000.
I was in technical HR field.
No problem. That is what I'm telling, right? You can switch to the software side. Otherwise, do one thing. You can keep that experience as a testing. Simply, you can keep it as what testing side. You can keep that experience. So
Yeah.
we know that you are a technical, right? But other people don't know, right? You can simply say that I work as a testing technical in that organization. You can say that's fine. No one will ask you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Sir,
We'll see.
automation testing teach us with language, sir, Python or Java.
So Java only they will first, because once you are good in one language, right, the other languages are very easy. You need not learn all the things like Java, Python, not required all the things. First you are in good in one area, then the rest of the areas it's very easy.
Sir,
In Python,
Go ahead.
which is the most requirement in market, sir? Python with Selenium or Java with Selenium, sir?
No. We cannot say like that which is in the market. They have both demands. There are a lot of projects in Java. There are a lot of projects in Python. You cannot say that there are less in Python, there are more in Java. We cannot say like that. They have their own importance will be there. Java have a lot of projects will be there. Python have their own projects will be there. So if you go in one area, the rest, see, you cannot learn the same time Java and Python, right? First of all, you need to choose whether I want to go with Python or whether I want to go with the Java. If you are in
I
good
go
in
for
Java means, yeah, if you are in good in Java means it will more helpful for other areas also, like API testing for other areas also. Once you are in good in Java, then you can learn Python. Python you can learn your self-learning also. Okay, go ahead. You are saying something? Yeah,
actually I'm
depends.
looking for Python.
Yeah, go ahead. See, that's your interest. The interest is very, very important, right? Forcefully, you cannot do anything. So you are in if you want to learn Python, you can learn Python first. Then you need to learn automation next. Python with automation. Understanding, right? It depends
It's
on you.
gap to Java.
Hmm. Okay, guys. Anything else? Last call. We'll see tomorrow what is structural testing and what is functional testing. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Question I have. So how many